What do? Beautiful people, ladies and gents. We're back for a review from last week's games. We're back home. We've got the creaky chair. If you can hear other noises, the missus is doing something with the bath. I can't help it, but it's the only real time I'm able to do some of this. But we are in an international break, so you are probably not going to get another video from me this week. We are probably going to wait till next week. And we might get Geordie back on next week for another half an hour. We'll see what we can do. Try to get him on this week, but he is busy. And yeah, we're probably just going to go into obviously the review as usual, probably about half an hour of that stuff today, and talk about potential trades or no trades or we'll figure it out, guys. We always figure it out eventually. I'm not sure if I said it last video because obviously my brain was all muddled up because I had a lot going on in Hobart, but I think now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Well, what a shame. What a shame. But anyways, I can now say we were in Hobart because I proposed to my partner, my beautiful partner of 5 years. It was a beautiful little holiday. I retract my statement re Hobart. Hobart, I'm from like the southwest side of Sydney, but towards like an hour past, like out of Sydney, so more like near the countryside, like where I'm right on the edge. So I'm a man that really loves his private time, quietness, because Sydney's a bit of a rat race and dealing with that and working all the time. It's not great. It's not fun. Um, so yeah, going down to Hobart was beautiful. The roads were freaking amazing. I really enjoyed myself, and obviously, yeah, the first I think I did the video on Friday. I proposed on Wednesday. If she was here, I'd just get her to show the ring, but she's having a bath. So, um, yeah, so it's a bit of a milestone for myself. Like I said, 5 years. I'm very excited. Um, so yeah, that was a bit that was why, the video is a bit sporadic or last minute or very rushed or me being all over the place essentially. So we got that out of the way and we can focus on the football. I still managed to watch the football actually, especially the Saturday morning game. I got to watch that. We woke up early. And then the Saturday night game, we went out in Hobart. Um, and had a couple of drinks to celebrate, and we both got a little bit how going, a bit tipsy. Um, but yeah, it was good. Got back, watched the Spurs game, and I'm a bit upset I didn't end up vice captaining Kudus, which I was very close to. Uh, so then I fell asleep, didn't watch the Arsenal Man U games. Man U 2-0, Arsenal 2-0. Got up, watched Liverpool. Uh, we were poor. We were very poor, but like I said, I'll get into that. So I've gotten around. I've ended up watching Man U and the Arsenal games, and yeah, I've caught up with this week's stuff. Obviously, because it's Wednesday, I've had enough time to sort it out. Because Monday night we got back, celebrated with friends and whatnot. But yes, I've already spent 3.5 minutes talking about this stuff, so I shall carry on. But yeah, it's just I enjoy talking about this because it's a big thing for me. But anyways, let's get into it. First of all, scored 117. Uh, now I'm back up to 550th. So I'm still in the top echelon of people. Not happy with myself once again. Yeah, the week seven rank, 3,600, so top 8% with 117. I really thought that was poor, to be honest, with the situations that I had in my mind. But yeah, it's we got it done in the end. Um, I can't really change it, but this was the situation. Vicario 5, Van Dyke 3, Trafer 15, Saliba, I brought in Saliba. 11, Juve 2 on the bench, Thorgu 4 on the bench, Bruno 10, Stack 6, Grealish 15, Reinders 8, Palmer obviously not playing, Haaland 11 as captain, Kudus 18, and Mo Salah with the 4. let's get into the team. So, as I said, quite upset that I've brought in or got the Haaland situation, but I probably ended up doing the right decision, re-emergencies because Van Dijk and that played before. No, I could have taken Van Dijk off, but I wouldn't have. Let's be real, I wouldn't have. Um, yeah, it's a bit of a. Oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking rubbish at the moment, but yeah, it cost myself a little bit of points with Kudus. I did think that was a big option. We have I've just noticed as a player, just you just can't see it yet. I'm going to go down, and I'm very interested in that, to be honest. Yeah, the Van Dijk and Liverpool underperformed. They're not performing well. I'm pretty disappointed in Liverpool. They're struggling at the moment. It just, I think I might have predicted Chelsea might win. I might have predicted that in the preview. I actually think my predictions went quite well this past week with what I've been seeing out of the games and results. So yeah, I think it wasn't bad. Prefer with an assist. It wasn't really. He just passed it to Semenyo, and Semenyo beat about three players, tucked it in underneath the keeper's legs. Great goal. Saliba with the clean sheets. I'm pretty happy with just having him. Obviously, with his price, I went with him over Gabriel, and now his break evens are five. Vicario, I didn't end up bringing in Raya. I did choose Saliba just because I thought maybe that's the better option. And I think Van de Ven's break even was a lot worse. Vicario still lost a lot of money. Juve I think it's time to go for Juve, and I'll just show you guys. So do a lot of other people. A lot of people think it is time to go for him. Antoine Semenyo, Jesus, he's going to be some sort of price in a week or two. He's going to be untouchable, really. We'll get to that in a sec. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, that is crazy. Stack also is probably out of my team as well. I'll get to it in a second. Possibilities, who to go to, who we think. Uh, Bruno with a 10. They they won 2-0, clean sheet. He wasn't as involved as usual. Stack, he got the 6 points, whatever it was. They lost against Tottenham. He has lost set pieces, it seems. Looks like Longstaff's taken over. So, Stack, you've made me my money. You have made what? You're up to 8.9 mil. You made me 3 mil. I think it's time to go, son. I really, truly do think it's time to go. So, yeah, that was the situation with him. I've held Grealish. I think personally, Grealish is a keeper, as I've said. But I've got to navigate through next week as well, having Grealish and Palmer both not playing. Hopefully, Palmer is back. I don't know. Hence why, me personally, I'll tell you guys right now, I won't be making any transfers till late next week. So everything that I say today, it can change by Friday next week. So just wait for the next video essentially. Talking about who I'm going to bring in or whatnot. If you are following what I'm doing, my moves and what not. Haaland grabbed a gal very early. Could have had more. Kudus was great. I really like that. Kudus grabbed his first goal for Tottenham, but he was really good. That was good. I will eventually he'll become someone else, but for now I'll take his break evens. I'll take whatever it is and just move forward. Salah, bringing in Salah was a mistake because I could have got Semenyo at the same time, and I've brought in Salah, so I've made a mistake. Uh, other people, other people down there, as you can tell, just here, other people seem to think so as well. 4% of people have traded him out. He's projected to lose another mil with his break even being 19. You've got to hold him, don't you? But anyway, it is what it is. You can't help it. It is what it is, my friends. Go through the games. Bournemouth versus. Where's my cursor? not the one from Campbelltown. Semenyo 29, Chauffeur 15, Kluivert 13, Abendoke 9, Sessignon 16, Chukwueze 9, Sheiks, Wilson, Iwobi. Fulham scored late, but they scored the first goal. All of Bournemouth's goals came after Fulham. They did really well to bounce back. Semenyo involved in everything. Kluivert scored a screamer. It was great. Leeds versus Tottenham. Okafor scored. Longstaff, did he get the assist? I believe he got the assist. Longstaff. No, he didn't. He just had all the defensive contributions and key passes. See his key passes here. Three. Where are you? Yeah, three. It's because he's taking all the corners and whatnot now. So accurate crosses as well. So Jesus, I'm dying. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure with Longstaff. I think if you got Longstaff, it's not bad if that's his base stats, and you've made some money out of him too. So it could have been a mistake me not taking him. I just can't make all those many trades. I've got 36 trades left, so yeah, Judas played well as I said. Tell grabbed the goal. Udogi, Vicario, as usual. It was all right. It was a good game, very entertaining game. It was very open at the start of the game. I really enjoyed that first half. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a great game. Declan Rice grabbed the goal. Timber, Saka, Gabriel, Calafiori, Saliba, all with the well, sorry, Timber, Gabriel, Calafiori, Saliba, Raya, all with the clean sheets. Saka with a pen. Yeah, so it looks like for now, Saka is the penalty taker for Arsenal, but I do believe also that Gyökeres, from the words out of England, the Gyökeres may take the odd penalty. So it could be shared, but if you're interested in Saka, as I am, it's probably good to see he's on pens. They are monitoring his minutes at the moment, so that's the only thing that probably stops. I wish he wasn't having his minutes monitored, if that makes sense, because then I would have just bought him. But also, I'm gonna be able to afford him anyways, because Kudus will go up in price now anyway. So whether I buy him, whether I buy someone else, I don't know. We'll figure it out. As I said, I'm not too sure. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Bowen, he is now $11.550. My problem is, well, I'll say this. I initially probably wanted to go from Stack to Bowen, and now I've got to look at a break even for Bowen of 16, and he may or may not hit that against Brentford. So I'm not too sure what to do because I really do probably need to cash in on Stack. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. We've got 2 weeks. We've got 10 days, 9 days to figure it out. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but we have to definitely, I think, cash in on Juve. Juve is break even like 16 or something, 14. Yeah, 14 with the fixtures of Brentford, Leeds, Newcastle. Oh, look, that's not a bad set of fixtures, and that's probably why I want to bring in Bowen too. So I'm a little bit annoyed with that. I wish Bowen was a little bit cheaper. I can bring him in and just hope he goes off against Brentford, and then that no one else can buy him, so he just becomes a pod for the next couple of weeks. That'd be fucking fantastic. I'll be honest with you. That is a risk that I'm willing to take. We'll figure all that out anyways. But yeah, I've got a couple of weeks. Oh, sorry, 9 days. Arsenal, Mount 18. He's probably going to be a buy for a lot of people with his -8 break even. He looks like he's got a place out, the front left forward position for the team. I've thought of bringing him in at the start of the season, just watching him, but it also has to deal with Cunha's fitness and whatnot too. So he he didn't play that many minutes this weekend, I don't think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he played 25 minutes, come off the bench. And if you want to go back and look at Mount, I believe Mount got substituted for him 65 minutes. There you go. Exactly. Now that Cunha's coming back, it's probably going to be a bit of a stuff around Mount. So I probably wouldn't invest in Mount. If Cunha was out for longer, I'd be investing in him, but I'm not. And Buemo is another player that I'm interested at 8.3 mil. That is the bargain, but they've got Liverpool next. I can see him doing nothing against Liverpool. They got Brighton, Nottingham Forest, Tottenham, Everton, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Newcastle, Wolves, Leeds, Burnley, then Man City. There's a great set of fixtures, if you ask me. I truly think that after Liverpool, and then Buemo will be an interesting. He will be a thought for me. Also depends on what the hell Salah's doing because Salah looks a shell of himself. He definitely looks like he's lost that yard of pace. And as I said, it is the stuff up that we've bought him. To people who have bought him, I'm not a fan of the situation that we're in. Re Salah, but and Buemo is definitely someone with that set of fixtures coming up that you can look at, and he's just so. Where is he here? In Buemo. You got the assist, shots on target, key passes, one, accurate crosses. He's so involved for Man United that I love it. Like it's great. Cucurella, I didn't realize his price at 6.6. I'm interested in that, and that's where Juve might end up being Cucurella. Right? I'll be honest with you. Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Tottenham, Wolves, Burnley, Arsenal. So you've got a couple of fixtures there where it's going to be pretty good. As I said, he's someone that's now cheaper than Juve that you can probably go, I'm going to take you out, Mr. Juve, and I'm going to put an attacking threat on a good team that may keep clean sheets here and there into my team in Cucurella. All right. So, look, only not long ago he was 9.5, now he's down to 6.7 after a minus one or one. Then he gets to 16. Can you imagine if he didn't get a goal or he didn't get the assist on the weekend? What would his break even have bloody been this week? It probably been even less. So who knows? Definitely someone I'm looking at. Caicedo. This man, this Chelsea team is. There's so many options in that midfield and attack, and that's where it annoys me a little bit. I want to see Palmer come back, but I feel like I'm missing out by holding Palmer and him not playing because Caicedo or an Enzo Fernandez. I really like Enzo Fernandez. I don't really like Caicedo. I think everyone who's getting Caicedo are getting really lucky with his points, and it's really pissing me off. I'm going to be honest with you. I've watched so much of Caicedo, and he's performing well above his actual standard of fantasy points, right? He doesn't usually get a lot of goals. He doesn't usually get a lot of assists. And these people, I don't want to sound like that guy, but these people who just have no idea that are just putting him in there because he's scoring points and he's rewarding them with scoring points. It's just like defensively, Caicedo, he's had two shots on target. One of them was the goal. Screamer. But tackles, loose tackles minutes, interceptions. Like he does get you defensive contributions, but you take away that goal, it's 10 points, and the two shots on target, it's 4 points. Like, and he doesn't score. He shouldn't be scoring. And that's what really annoys me. And he's 10.1 mil. Like, that'll be his 6, 8, 7. That's going to be what I would assume that he would usually get. And that is just like, brother, I'm so over it. He's gone from 10% owned to 22% owned. So he's gone up times two his ownership. But anyway, as I said, Liverpool poor. Gakpo with a goal. Isak with an assist. I think what's Isak's break even 17. He's going to drop down to bloody God knows what soon. I think a lot of people are going to be investing into the Liverpool team shortly after this little run that they have. I think Isak will be the guy that most people will invest in because Salah will be going in January, the end of December, January to African Cup of Nations, and I think the run's pretty good then as well. So if they maintain this little lapse, a lot of Liverpool players are going to be cheap, and a lot of people are going to go after them. Aston Villa versus Burnley. Marlon with a double. Ugochukwu. That's how it is. Ugh. Scored a header, wide open header. Cannot believe how he got left alone there. I'm going to be honest with you. Um, Rogers with an assist. Rogers should be dirt cheap now. Like 6.1. And after that, so he was 5.3 last week. Now his break even's -6. That's someone you could probably go to with Stack. maybe just with this situation. You've got Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool. I retract what I just said. Um, that sounds like a horrible option. Don't buy him. They got Bournemouth, Leeds, Wolves, Brighton, Arsenal, West Ham, Man U, Chelsea. Jesus. So they did have a good run of fixtures to start the season, and he wasn't performing. So with a 13 and 10, he got 1-3. He was 5.4, not long, 5.3, as I said, not long ago, last week. He's getting back to what his price should start at. My guy, where's my guy? Ollie Watkins is at 6 mil, break even of two. Like, can't stand him, man. He's done my head in. If you're in a Discord chat, you'd know how much I really, 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 really love Ollie Watkins. Great guy. Everton, Mr. Grealish scored late on. Munoz, someone that I was looking at bringing in, now probably going to be outpriced for me, depending on the situation with the team. I will still bring him in if I like. There is a possibility I can still bring him in. Um, yeah, I don't know. They've got good fixtures coming up, but I don't. I'm that type of person that doesn't want, a Palace defender versus a Bournemouth defender because that's where you stuff up and you start going, oh shit, like both teams score, you're gone. I hate that. And I've got myself in a position like that once or twice in the last 2, 3 weeks. So I want to try and avoid that. Enjoy the assist. No, he scored the penalty, he scored the goal. Saar, he had the assist to Munoz. There was a lot of people who brought in Saar recently too. So 8.9 went up 1 mil and a break even of zero. Possible with their fixtures coming up. Could be a good little buy. He's returning well for him. After the Arsenal fixture, they got Brentford, Brighton, Wolves, Man U, Burnley, Fulham. So a good set of fixtures in between there. And he's pretty much their main guy. I know Mateta's up front, but Sar's the most lethal one. And keep him in there. Keep him in your team. Don't get rid of him. Like, what's his break even now? 5. So when he comes back, who's he got when he comes back? Look at his scores 20, 21, 8, 5, 5, 15, 2. Second highest point scorer in the game in midfield, I'm pretty sure. So look, the Tottenham, Sunderland, Fulham, Man U, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Arsenal. Look, he could be a sell after Fulham. No, he could be a sell after Man U. Maybe Newcastle. I don't know. He could be because they are some tough fixtures, especially like Newcastle, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Arsenal. They've had Nottingham Forest once, 2 times in 5 weeks. What the crap? Hmm. Crazy. But anyway, that's just the situation for him. Newcastle, Voltemar scored a top bin pen, and Guimaraes scored a nice little finesse back post top corner. Keeper, no chance. You know what I mean? And yeah, Dan Burn got an assist for the Guimaraes one, and I was obviously the defender scored well and kept a clean sheet. He's been playing left back, so he's not going to get those defensive contributions as much because Watchman is back and Thior was playing as well. Um, yeah, I wouldn't be going Dan Burn like price wise. It's like, yeah, 10.6, that's just too much. I would not be investing in Voltamata. Um, nice break even, going up in price. And I think they've got some decent fixtures, Newcastle. They got Brighton, Fulham, West Ham, Brentford. So they do have some nice fixtures coming up. So there could be someone like him or even Anthony Gordon who'll be bottom dollar now. Anthony Gordon is someone who will take pens when he's on the field, I think, over Voltamata. And it's definitely at 5.9. I don't think you can go too wrong with it. I truly don't. I think that's a great buy. Like, sorry. Yes, like he's not performed this season because he's got the red card against Liverpool. He hasn't scored yet. He's due, like, it's kind of like a situation where like you think he's due for a goal. Like he's playing out of position, playing out wide. Well, when Voltemata's playing, he's playing out wide again. So there could be that situation where Now, because he has been playing up front and he hasn't been playing with Voltamato as much, his minutes are getting back up now slowly. I think it's, oh, yeah, 67 70 minutes. He has had a niggle for a little bit, I heard Eddie Howe was saying, but he's starting to get back. But you definitely, I wouldn't hate the idea of Anthony Gordon coming into your squad, especially for these couple games coming up. I don't hate it. They do have three out of the next four games away from home. And then you take out Man City, you got Everton, Tottenham, Burnley, Sunderland. So just say the next eight games, like then they're quite favourable. They do perform well against Man City, and it is at home. So I probably wouldn't look too much at that fixture. Tottenham's at home as well. So I couldn't talk you out of him, honestly. I can't hate that. Wolves, Brighton, Van Hecker scored a late header that I thought came off someone else in front of him, but they gave it to him anyways. Verbruggen, I don't know if you're interested in him because they just always seem to concede Brighton, but he is bottom dollar for a keeper. He's not, he's conceding every game, so as you can see. But there has been some talk of, Verbruggen, if he plays and keeps a couple of clean sheets, maybe his price goes up, so who knows. But yeah, not much out of this game. Who was the one that scored for? I think it was a own goal. Yeah, it was. It came off the keeper, didn't it? Yeah, it did come off for Brooklyn. That's right. That's why he's in the minors. Um, but Munetsi, as usual, he looked quite good. I like Munetsi, but I just can't have anyone from that team. Like, honestly, I cannot have anyone from that team. Even Huang. I know I said Huang a couple of weeks ago might be a possibility because look at their fixtures, but he's not delivering because he's not playing that much. Shane Larson's back, and they said that he's going to be out longer than that. So it's kind of stuffed them up a bit. And Brentford versus Man City. If you haven't, if you haven't realised by now, and I've said it to you before, Brentford at home is a difficult fixture. For some reason, Brentford do well at home. I don't know why. I don't know how. Even under Thomas Frank, they've been performing well at home prior. New coach comes in, still going good at home. So treat Brentford at home as a difficult fixture moving forward. So you look at this and you probably go, okay, we got away with it, re Haaland. But I think a lot of people would just put the C on Haaland and hope for the best. I think my tactic will be moving forward a lot of the times, hoping the vice captain goes mental. And I think that's where a lot of people got the boost with Semenyo this past week. They've got 58 points out of him as a captain, two goals and an assist, and they weren't too worried about Haaland. Haaland scoring 11 and your Semenyo giving you 29 is a massive win for you. Massive. So, yeah, Waitara is just bottoming out price wise. He was what? What was he before? 9.1. Got 21 in his start. And I'm interested in him moving forward if he can get that spot. It doesn't seem that he's going to get that spot, though. That's the problem. Damsgaard's there in the midfield. Thiago's up front. Shada's up front. I don't know. It's a bit of a difficult one for him, but we'll see what happens. But Man City, they're not the same. Rodri went off injured 22 minutes in, I think. He's up to only 4.1. So I'm very happy that I went to stack over Rodri. That's another great decision. Look, I've made more better decisions than bad decisions so far this season. It's just I'm a little disappointed with 550. My rank. I do expect better from myself because the decisions that I made were stupid decisions that really I shouldn't have made. Like I'll be honest with you. So we will we'll see what happens in the coming week. But where's my cursor? Where is it? I can't. Hello, hello, Telstra. Oh, bloody hell. We'll go back here. Let's go. My team. And just early thoughts. We'll trade them in. Just I've got 32 trades left, obviously. Like Reece James is doing well too, but Cucurella at that price. So going to him from Juve frees up more money. Obviously, fantastic. And then I've got the stack situation. So bringing in Cucurella, I might be able to get away with a 4-3-3 this weekend. Let's just say the midfielder that I bring in is Jared Bowen. What's his break even against 16? So I don't like that. Like, you look at that team, you got some good players. Van Dijk, Truffaut, Saliba, Cucurella, Fernandez, Bowen, Grealish, Reinders, Palmer, Haaland, Kudus, Salah. It's a great team. Like, really, I'm quite happy with that team. But who else is being traded out? So Stack is being traded out. Cucurella's most traded in at the moment. You guys can't see it on the screen. Semenyo, same thing. People in the top 1% are getting rid of Juve, Vicario, Stack, Salah, bringing in Cucurella. Uh, 15% of the top 1% are bringing in Cucurella. Some 18 people have traded in Van Hecker. Saka has been brought in by 13 people. How much? What's Saka's break even now? Saka's break even is 7. You can't see it, but that's interesting. But I don't want to bring him in because Kudus is doing well. I don't also want to really get rid of Salah already because I think he's due and it could be me and you. But yeah, who else was I talking about earlier in the video that I thought may be an option? I don't remember. Trying to see these team names. Oh, Anthony Gordon, yeah, but um, Leeds, Crystal Palace, Munoz, Fulham, Chelsea, Burnley, Brentford, Brighton, Bournemouth. No, I don't remember. Arsenal. Arsenal's the Arsenal situation. Can we go break evens? Everyone here should have -10 Rice, -5 Gabriel, -1 Ben White, uh, Odegaard 2, Andre, what the hell? Harriman, Anus, Gabriel Jesus 4, Madueke 4, Saliba 5, Kepa. So yeah, what's Yokerez's one? Where is he? He's 10. So he's at 6.5 and he's got 10. So he needs a goal, otherwise he's going to lose some points. So Eze 13, he's already at 8.7. Eze has the most shots on target in the league without a goal. That's just a fact for you boys and girls. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to talk about, guys. That's just early thoughts as usual. Uh, yeah, as I said, I think I said I was going to say it at the start of the video and I forgot I was going to say it, but maybe I've already said it. And I think I said it in the last video, but we've reached 100 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate that. I support like the support you give me. I love it. As every week as I do in every one of my videos, I welcome everyone to the Discord to have a chat. The group's getting larger and larger. I love it. The community is fantastic. I love you guys for watching the videos, subscribing to the videos. It's so much fun doing this stuff. I've always wanted to just sit here and talk to people about football. And if it's through fantasy, if it's through interviews, if it's through whatever it is, like it's passion. So this has been really good fun so far. But yeah, let's have a quiet week, I think. Like I said, maybe in this little actually, maybe in this little period between the next couple of games, we can look at the season so far and see who's probably got the most points that they should have gotten, like who's missed out on the most points through chances or penalties or whatnot. Because there was a stat saying that Bruno would be the second highest point scorer in the game, I think, had he scored two of the two penalties that he's missed so far this season prior to Semenyo's game on the weekend. I think he's the highest point scorer overall, to be honest. Now Semenyo. or we can figure that one. Oh no, no, Haaland. Um, where is? I just want to find Bruno. So Bruno's 57 there. Yeah, I think he would have lost like 25 points or something. So he would have been up there. So yeah, it was prior to these weekend games, I think it was. Um, but yeah, okay. Let me just show you one more thing as usual. This most traded in, most traded out for the week. So you got Kukurea in for Juve, which is a trade I pretty much made. Van de Ven, Rice, Stack, Kukurea, Juve, Rice, Richarlison, Van Hecker, Van de Ven, Kukurea, Pedro, Sesko, Gravenberch, Rice, Charleston, Sesko, Hadji Juve. Most traded out is João Pedro at 5%, Juve 4.8, Richarlison 4.1, Van de Ven 4%, Salah 4%, Sarr 3.4, Van Dijk 2.8, Stack 2.6, Rodri 2.5, Livramento 2.4, traded in Cucurella nearly 10%. He's at 8.6, Rice 7.6, Van Hecker 6, Antoine Semenyo 4.6, Mount 3.9, Saka 3, Sesko 2.8, Kudus 2.8, Caicedo 2.3, Voltamata 2.2. As I said, I'll finish it on this note, guys. I like to give you that different, not different opinion, but an opinion that you're probably not going to see from other people. Do not trade in Mason Mount. That's probably the biggest thing out of this week, out of the plays that I've showed you. Or I know the price is great. Like if you want to maybe get a little quick cash grab, I personally don't believe the cash grab will be worth it. That's my opinion. He might even be on the bench this week. Oh, next week, sorry. Do not make any trades up until next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't do anything stupid till then. Just let's see how the internationals unfold, as always, because people get injured. Things change. Our teams can change in a second. And yeah, it's just what it is. So we don't want to do anything stupid this week, guys. We're just going to kick back. We're going to relax. We're going to spend time with their partners. We're going to sit at home. We're going to let them watch pick a movie, and they're going to go, you know what? No, sorry, you're gonna go, you know what? Yeah, babe, let's enjoy the weekend, yeah? We're gonna kick it back, we're gonna have a little glass of wine, bro, and then that's it, this day, you know what I mean? What do? And then drop one of those, bro. Like, you got any misses? And go, cuz, what do, lad? You know what I mean? And, bro, I'll promise you, you're gonna have the best weekend. Anyway, boys and girls, take care, enjoy your week. I'll speak to you. God bless.